Two words with much meaning behind them have helped turn devastation into a movement. Be Kind started in Ralston 6 years ago, but today was a little sweeter.
3 News Now reporter Alyssa Curtis brings us Dr. Mark Adler's last Be Kind as Ralston superintendent, and the 2 words, lasting legacy.
Another day, another donut. But for Ralston Superintendent Dr. Mark Adler, this donut came from one of his worst days.
My son Reed was just the kindest kid you'd ever meet. He had tons of friends. He didn't want to leave anybody out.
Dr. Adler's son Reed died by suicide after they say he was being cyberbullied for months. Back in 2016, Adler and his wife set out to turn heartache into healing. 6 years later, they've done exactly that.
All kids are great. They have good, kind hearts in most cases, and we just gotta find avenues to celebrate that and to let them have avenues to bring it out.
The hashtag Be Kind movement to honor Reed has grown over the years.
I don't even know how many Be Kind stickers you see on cars, but when I'm at a stoplight and I see a Be Kind sticker on the back of a car, it just you know, that legacy that Reed left, and it wasn't anything he worked on, it's just who he was.
This year, they had a week-long celebration culminating in Donuts with Doc Friday.
I think it's pretty awesome. It's not very often where you just spend a week to focus on being kind to others, because right now is definitely something we need in the world we're in now.
Kids in the district sent in letters describing what kindness means to them. 2 kids for each school were picked as winners.
I wrote that kindness is something that motivates you, and if you're kind to someone who's mean, then it shows them that they can be kind as well, and they just need someone to be kind to them.
I just think that kindness is very important to everyone, even if it's just small random acts, because you never know what somebody is going through.
It's Dr. Adler's last Be Kind week as superintendent as he prepares to retire, but hopes the tradition continues.
I'm having a hard time finding what would be a drawback for it, besides the fact that kids missed an hour and a half of school. They'll be okay.
The only thing missing Friday was Reed himself.
He'd have a ton of fun on something like this today. Yeah, he would love it. You know, he was just a kid that was so kind, and I wished I taught him that, but I didn't. It's just who he was.
In Ralston, Alyssa Curtis, 3 News Now.
16 kids joined Dr. Adler today. Donuts were also dropped off at every school for all students and staff inside of Ralston. He's talking about Reed's legacy, but I think this is also an important part of his, because when this started years ago, he referenced it, you'd see, the Be Kind stickers here and there. Mm-hmm. Now it's not just a part of the culture within the school district, but I feel like it's part of Ralston's culture overall. The people have brought this on and they live it.
It's so amazing to see the way that he honors, and it's just, I don't normally get emotional on stories, but that one really hit me, and I'm glad to see that movement continues.
One thing that stuck out to me was the young girl saying to be kind, you never know what people are going through. Yeah. And that applies to any situation that you're in. Kindness, it costs you nothing. So something that we should all keep in mind.